Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Give me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad bet, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Once everything's melted and incorporated, this is what it should look like. Take one of your favorite chips, scoop it up a little bit and enjoy. Once you taste it,
I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double. I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine, they telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor up. 100 racks and one do about the flood out.
People would go back to the whole part. Yes. Absolutely. I just want you to stop saying odd shit. You smell a psychosphere or you're in someone's faded memory of a town. Just stop.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a like your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you select them, you get plenty of groupie love. But homie, ain't nothing changed, roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man, running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for sure, to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I took it Guess you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a, come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
With potential whiteout conditions looming in our future, we are getting close to football at snowy
rain.
Huntington Bank Field
Fucking rain.
here in
Snow.
downtown Cleveland. Today, week
Fuck snow.
17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
You're good.
Will Reichert to kick off. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Cleveland. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it.
You want to pause it?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Caleb going to throw right away. Finds Pickens out right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. The Browns at 10-5 to start play. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. He's got this to Pickens. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip.
I'm surprised you made the throw.
5-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Boy, no problems getting down.
No, yeah, I pressed back, so it stopped him.
Really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Cook. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, Williams. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown, Browns.
Let's go.
James Cook, his 19th touchdown.
I'll never put up 70. I don't score fast enough usually.
Are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Steelers nothing. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Okay. Oh, ran the wrong way.
This out past the 20 to the 24.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's always the same 3 plays, yeah. Every single time.
drive together. Throwing here is May.
Oh. Dude, yeah, it's hard to see.
The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down. You look at this Browns defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To the air,
Fuck.
May.
Couldn't change my guy. Jesus.
He's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got stuck on my defensive lineman. I couldn't.
Here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I would have been there too. Fucking was switching my guys around.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's May.
Got him.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Nolan Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Crazy.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Open man is Waddle, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They're going on 4th down. May. And he is caught.
Fucking tackle him.
The first down before being taken down at the 46. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Are you able to pick a play or anything? Oh, it's not letting me. It just shows the screen. Weird. Oh, they picked the play for me. Alright. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. From the shotgun, May with it.
Oh!
That nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll throw with May. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. May.
Oh, my God.
Wide open. Man, that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver,
oh my God, dropped it.
Not deep downfield, they can hurt your defense.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Waddle, the motion man, right. Here's May. That's going to be caught by Waddle. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I played press, or I played up. Up zone.
Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They're back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown.
God, that was such a long drive.
Able to break that.
Had 2 drives on him. 1 each.
That is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, God.
And that is incomplete.
Dude, that guy came back. He, like, ran up and then came back,
He
too.
could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Cook up the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
My offensive line's like all like 85 and higher though.
Rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. As his guys are
I drafted all good linemen.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Steelers 3.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. No, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. Touchdown.
Man, I saw that cover two all the way.
25 yards for the touchdown.
You played it last few times.
Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Browns 21. Steelers 3. Cameron Dicker.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Kid stick, kid stick. What are you trying to do?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Oh yeah, it just makes it whoever's like the right angle.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
Fighting it.
You look into the upcoming draft.
I baited it and didn't get there in time.
Offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
From the gun, it's May. And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw.
Dude.
That's caught inside the 20.
Good throw.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I didn't think the safety and corner would open it that much.
First down. 38 yards on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, fuck! I played it so perfect.
Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Oh my God, I saw that all the way.
Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up?
Back to throw again.
Oh my God, I fucking should have picked that.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers. to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Five. Hey, what's that?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, what's that?
They'll try and throw for it with May.
Are you kidding me?
That's complete.
God.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 10 yards out. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10.
Steelers 10.
Yeah, I never pick motion plays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
No, that was weird. He just fell like that. I was trying to break tackle.
The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw is Williams. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. That's caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take it into the
Wow. Never thought I would do that.
James Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now.
I hate that it, like, you know when you're going to block it.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Oh, it's I was trying to fuck
just
it.
past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now 2nd and 3. And they'll send Waddle in motion left. 2nd and 3. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's May.
Get him!
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He gets this one complete to
My linebacker slipped right away.
The Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
Ah!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To the air, May.
Tough.
And that'll be off the mark.
I should have been able to get that.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw, it's May.
Oh my God! Come on.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. You're on the ball.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here. enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Try it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. The final shot before break.
Oh.
Williams.
Don't give it up. Don't give it up.
Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
God damn it.
Touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the
that was
scoreboard.
stupid.
Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May.
Picked.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams now throwing after the interception.
Fuck, Pickens was like bumping into everybody over there. He's going to be wide open.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Williams.
Damn it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They'll dump this off to Cook.
It was 3 yards.
And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield.
I mean, you could say whatever you want, but that's what Caleb does.
They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To the air, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Uh-oh.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle, taken in by Horton. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
No, I threw that. I was doing the crosser. I always throw the crosser. I hate curl routes.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh my God, he blitz.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they
perfect ball placement. That's my third string tight end. Don't talk in.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is
Ogletree.
Red zone presence.
It was a perfect pass.
That one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. James Cook. Touchdown number 22 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Steelers 17.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Looking to throw. May. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looked like a fumble.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the shotgun, May with it. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
Oh, my God. That other guy just stayed there.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Steelers first down.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw again. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
I'll move back.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Keenan Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Steelers 24. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, that's when he texted it, though, I
The
think.
Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah,
Oh, what a terrible throw!
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a super return as he gets us all the way down
Right in his
inside the
hands.
25-yard line.
I mean, he didn't have to do anything. He would have done that either way, I would hope.
To give themselves a chance to get back into the game, they turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to
All right.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions
I
to
gotta
play in, but
fucking-
neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty
I
of
gotta
points to go
stop
around.
fucking around.
1st and 10.
Forcing the ball when I don't need to.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
All right.
Steelers. Rashee Rice, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
Yeah, they always
And the
do
Steelers
that.
have made it a 1-score game again.
Oh, you're going for, you need to go for 2.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Steelers will line up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. May going to try to throw for it.
Terrible.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Oh, God. I didn't see that
And
guy.
he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the play. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the
That's
football,
Drew Dahlman.
but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get a yard up to the 45. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got an open man. It's
good night.
Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Kill shot. Oh, so that time.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing here is May.
I can do that.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
49. Steelers 32.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Oh no, Turpin. How'd you not tackle him there?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
Oh.
And he almost had
Can't
his
catch.
2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. From the gun, it's May. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. That ball caught.
You caught that. I thought that was I thought that was going to be picked.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Steelers.
To the air, May. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I was going to try to let you go a little and hit stick.
And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Crazy. Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
They'll throw with May.
Got it. Oh my God, I played it.
And it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, what's up?
To throw, it's May. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down.
It's my linebacker. He's huge. He's a linebacker.
Incompletions of what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
No, he's really fast. I think he's on the Browns. I think, like normally. I don't know. He was like an 85 overall. He was pretty good.
It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May.
Oh! I can't believe he didn't go out of bounds.
Down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down.
Hey, what's up?
Back to throw again. May looking to run, and he wisely will throw that one away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game.
That's because you're like away and you're down a bunch. It does that. Like when the game is like out of hand.
I can't give up either.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
No, he dropped it.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
No, why my safety didn't fucking jump? He was right there.
That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Nah, that was, come on. That was good defense. I swatted.
It was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one through.
Well-timed collision, see?
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Crazy.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn
I got to try to get 50. I need 50.
For it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Cleveland offense ready to go. On play action, here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
Not throwing a pick, though.
Options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's Williams. Throw left side complete.
No, one more.
Ferguson.
Fuck.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll
Well,
stop.
there's no point. I'm not
seconds
scoring.
to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Here's one deep for Pickens.
Oh, he almost beat everybody.
Still throwing to the
All right,
very
good.
end, but now this game is over. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, the snow, not only did it not dampen the crowd's enthusiasm, they were great, but it didn't slow down the offenses either.
Let's start with the first thing you said, the crowd. Normally when it snows, what do you want to do? You bundle up, right? You don't get out of your seat. You don't cheer as loudly. That didn't happen with this crew. They were into it. And then the second part, offenses execute at a high level when you expected maybe to see a few more turnovers, the ball slip out of guys' hands. They took care of the ball in a big way.
So for the Browns, they improved to 11-5 now with 1 week remaining. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't